What's up, guys? So today I'm coming to you rough and crusty once more. Well, I'm not rough and crusty. I washed my hair last night and I was just gonna go ahead and get up and get my life in order, get my hair in order, and handle some business today. And I guess this would be a good video to start in. I have been, I guess, not necessarily depressed, but upset because I was suspended from work. And I wasn't stealing. I wasn't doing anything I wasn't supposed to do. I'm a key holder at the shoe department, so that's like assistant manager. I pretty much run the store if the manager isn't there. So there are times when she's not there and there might be a pair of shoes that I want to put on layaway. And I'll just do my own layaway. There are some times where I'll do my own layaway and I decide I don't want the shoes anymore. So I'll cancel the layaway and take my money back. And there are also some times where I might buy something on my own. I'll be the cashier for myself. I'll rig myself up and, put my money in the till. But every time I do any transaction under my name for myself, I make sure that I write it down in the log where we write down purchases or transactions for employees. I never thought I was gonna get in trouble for it. So I went to work Thursday morning, and I was opening that day, and our district manager just popped up out of nowhere. So I'm like, okay, she's known for just popping up. I'm already upset that you're here because I don't need you in my face today, but hey, you're here. She didn't tell me that she was going to have a corporate investigator come in and talk to me about me doing my own transactions. So I'm up at the front of the store doing transfers, and this white guy just walks up to me and is like, "Hello, I'm such and such and this and that and that." And I'm like, "Okay, hello, well, I'm Nadia, nice to meet you." He's like, "Oh yeah, I know who you are very well." And I'm like, "Okay, so what the fuck is up?" At that point, I'm already angry. I'm already irritated because I don't know what the fuck you got up your sleeve. And by the way, I washed my hair last night. I didn't use any shampoo. I just conditioned it really, really well. And I wrapped it while it was wet, and it's been wrapped since last night. I want to say it I came home at 2 or 3, so it's been wrapped since then. I've been using this, I did say it right, Xoxo Plus Neutralizing Shampoo. Oh, and it's a conditioner. Didn't know that. That's what I've been using. That's the brand name. But last night, all I used was the shampoo, and this is just an instant shampoo by Xoxo Plus. It's good for moisturizing, conditioning, volume, shine, all that stuff. And honestly, my hair feels really, really good. I relaxed my hair about 2 weeks ago, and it feels awesome. So just want to get that out the way. So we sat back there for an hour with him just explaining to me what his job was and what he does, and but he had yet to explain why I was sitting in front of him. So of course automatically I'm getting the impression oh, okay, you guys think I'm stealing. But I'm trying to sit here and remember, what did I steal? I've never stolen anything from this company. I've been working here for 6 years, and you got me hemmed up in the back room interrogating me about making my own transactions, doing my own layaways and returns and purchases. I know it goes against company policy, but as long as the store isn't missing any money, as long as nothing is short or over and no merchandise is gone, every inventory is right, why do y'all have me hemmed up back here? And I'm a great employee. The only thing I do is my own, transactions. So I feel like I have a right to feel some type of way. So after all of that, instead of him telling me what I'm back there for, he'd rather be like, "Okay, so Nadia, what have you done? What do you think you've done that has brought me to the store to talk to you?" I'm like I just said, I might do my own layaways, do my own purchases, do my own refunds. Every now and then I might ring up my own candy at the register, but I make sure I put my money in the register There was one time where I grabbed 2 suckers when I was walking out the door closing, and that's just because I had a craving for that damn sucker. Like, I love those Jolly Rancher suckers. I can't find those anywhere else. So you can ask my manager. There's times I come in and I just buy a handful of those suckers because I love those suckers. And I was closing one night and I grabbed 2, didn't pay for it, but I made sure the next day when I came in, I put my money in the register. It's nothing that I feel like I should be interrogated for. So we went through all that. Oh, by the way, I'm using this heat protector straightening serum. This is just to protect my hair from the flat irons that I'm about to put in. I'm not going to flat iron it too much because it's already really straight. But I do want it to have a little bit of bump to it because it's really, really straight. So, he made me come out and just admit that, you know, that's what I had been doing. And he kept asking me, like, are you sure that's it? Are you sure that's it? I'm like, okay, so I feel like you're getting at something. What else have I done? Why don't you just tell me? You're wasting my time. Like, I'm missing sales sitting back here talking to you. He never got at anything else. That's basically all he wanted me to admit, or all he felt he was going to get me to admit. And then after that, he was like, okay, well, I need you to write the company a letter apologizing for doing this. And I also need you to apologize to your district manager and this and that. Like, I'm feeling like I'm 10 years old sitting back here, and I'm a grown woman. I'm sitting back there. Like, he literally was talking to me for an hour about what he does, his background, and why he was there. Not once did he say, we have an issue with you. Let's just clear this shit up. He like beat around the bush, and I'm just like, oh my God. So, you know, thinking that, you know, as long as I just apologize, write this letter, I can go right back to work. I did. I signed the paperwork he told me to sign. I made sure I read everything before I signed it. I don't know if I want my part there or what, but I made sure I read everything before I signed it. I wrote the letter he asked me to write. I apologized to my district manager. Even after I read my letter out loud to her, I still had to tell her personally I apologize. But one thing he didn't tell me, that's what really pissed me off. He told me everything else, but in the paperwork that I signed, that was pretty much like the conference sheet, it said she's being suspended until further notice. So as I'm reading over it and signing it, I'm like, I'm being suspended? Why am I being suspended? It's like, well, this is, company has to make a decision whether they want to retrain you or if you should be demoted or, if we want to terminate you, anything like that. I'm like, after all the stuff that really goes on in the store, you really think your only key holder needs to be retrained, terminated, demoted? You already don't have anybody else working in my position. It's just me and the manager. So that really pissed me off because I had like maybe 5 more hours left in my shift and I had to leave. They told me I had to leave and then they would call me right back and let me know when I could come back. I'm thinking, okay, they just got to make a phone call here, phone call there. They're going to call me back in like an hour or 2 to come back. This was Thursday. Today's Saturday. I was supposed to be off yesterday, so that was fine. I wasn't tripping about that, but I work today. I'm scheduled to work today at 3. I called the job yesterday to ask the manager, like, had she heard anything? She's like, girl, ain't nobody called. Ain't nobody said nothing. And she like, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm the only manager. And when my district manager left, she didn't mention to me how I was supposed to get myself covered because you're not here. And you're the only man. I'm the only key holder. So I'm like, not angry, but it's just like I've already been anticipating leaving this job. You guys are just pushing me to do it. But the only bad part about it, not necessarily bad, but the only downside is I don't know where I'm going if I do choose to just leave. And it's not like I have somewhere else that I'm getting my money from right now. That was my only source of income. So I'm like at a loss for words because I don't know what to do. And I can't just sit around and wait for y'all to be like, okay, you know, you've been on punishment long enough. Go ahead and come back. Like, no, I don't have time for all that. And then yesterday while I was at school, I decided to just drive around Kennesaw and just walk into the leasing offices and see what they, like, do y'all have anything available? The one apartment place I went to last year trying to get an apartment actually had a 1-bedroom available that was being subleased in March for $859. I was like, oh my God, I finally found one. They have the buses that come in the neighborhood, so I don't have to try to worry about getting to class. All I have to do is get on the bus. It comes fully furnished. All utilities are included. It's on the top floor. I have a balcony. The bathroom is in the bedroom. It's just like, it's so perfect. And I was like, the last thing I needed was for this job to start tripping, because it's subleased is in March. So that really gave me like around 2 months to get all my money together and be ready to move out by then, which right now, I don't know if I've shown you my room recently. Since I've moved in, my room has not changed. Like, I don't even have the energy or the motivation to get this room organized, because it's like, I can't live like this. Like, I can't even pretend like I can. I just cannot live like this. Like, I'm just at a point in my life where I need my own space. And it's just not going to work. So, I've been calling up to, it's called West 22. That's the apartment complex. So, I've been calling up there, trying to make sure I find out all the information. I have even spoken to the lady that stays in the apartment now, personally, and I'm just like, I'm trying to get in there as soon as possible. I know I have to do a $100 deposit, $75 application fee, and then I just have to bring a check on the day that I move in that pays for that first month. And that's going to work. Like, that works perfectly for me. The only issue right now is trying to find another job. And it's not like I'm out of a job, because I'm not terminated. I don't feel like what I did or all of that whole conference was even worth terminating me. But I also don't have time to sit around and wait. So, I mean, it's just like, everything is just hitting me from here and there and there and here. Like, I ended up having to move back home this year, which was something I was trying not to do. But I did it, okay. I finally found a place where I can move out to, and then my job starts giving me issues. It's like, okay, I finally get enrolled back in school, and I'm having issues with getting my tuition paid for. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of my car as best as I can, but it's a whole bunch of little stuff that I just can't fix right now because I can't afford it. Like, my auxiliary is messed up. My radio antenna is messed up. Like, I don't know what's going on with the fuse in my lights. They keep going in and out. Like, it's so much little stuff going on around me. But one thing that I am being consistent with. Okay, so in the middle of me talking, my uncle called me. And basically he's telling me he's getting my tuition stuff situated, so that's great. But like, the only thing I've been consistent with is my YouTube channel. So last night I sat up and I edited some videos. I finally figured out how to make a logo. I figured out how to make a banner. I changed my profile picture, so everything is falling into place as far as that. I signed up for my AdSense, and I'm just going to keep working with YouTube, because that's the only thing that's like my scapegoat from everything right now. So all that is working. I'm thinking I might just go ahead and take $175 out of my check and go ahead and reserve that apartment for myself. And then in the meantime, just hustle, and try to find a job. Whether it's at a daycare or a preschool that is, you know, of course, in my career field, or if I can get on at overnight at Walmart, or if I could get on as a teller at a bank, which would be really cool because I know tellers get paid really well. Stop it. Anything. I'm just gonna, that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go back up to my job. I'm gonna ask them, have they heard anything? No. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bank, deposit my check. I think I want to go get another mount for my phone so I can vlog in the car, and so that I can vlog in my room. I don't have to like prop my phone up. Clean off one of my SD cards for my phone.
What are you doing tonight?
Doing my hair, baby.
I like your hair.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I like bubblegum.
Get the bubblegum, Kylie. So that's what I'm gonna do. And just try to find another job today. I might print off my resume and just go places and be like, look, y'all hiring here. Look, y'all hiring here. Because I don't have time to wait on the shoe department. And this is this beautiful apartment waiting on me. That is perfect. I've always wanted to move back on campus since I moved off. And I finally have a chance to do it. Everything is getting in the way. But I won't let it happen. And it just seems like the party started. Everybody just starts seeing it.
There you are!
Yeah, here goes the party. So yeah, I'll just come back to y'all when I have my hair finished. Okay, so this has ended up being the finished product of me just doing my hair real quick. Since I had my hair wrapped this way, I just had this hair fall down, like swoop on this side, and I just curled this hair back this way so that it will have that loop, like ring effect, or like that C effect. I can't get it to lay like layer after layer after layer after layer because I really need to cut my ends a little bit more, but I can't do it all myself. So this is the finished look. The back is nothing crazy. I don't even know if you can see the back. Hold on. Nothing extravagant. Not crazy, but I guess I'll vlog more in the car. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. Sorry. And just throw on some jeans or something and go to the bank and then come back. And then I'll probably get dressed and go hit some stores and try to figure out who's hiring. So, see you guys in a minute.
Yeah.